We're in the Veracruz Conservation Area in Douglas County. This is the Hunter Creek access point, and I thought it'd be a cool place to start this video because we're really close to the property. And this is just one of the prettiest spots I've seen. It's great for fishing or to bring your kids and splash around in the water. It's clear water. And this is within, like I said, the Veracruz Conservation Area, which is actually, the conservation area itself is just within about 300 feet of the property. And I'll hop in the truck and we'll cross the bridge over Hunter Creek and get immediately to the property. And the property borders Bryant Creek, which is a larger creek. And Hunter Creek runs into Bryant Creek a few hundred feet downriver here. Pretty cloudy today, but it's a nice property. It shows well on cloudy days, sunny days. Really nice property. Now this property has the old homestead on it, which is pretty darn unique. We'll see kind of the foundation, and we'll check that out a little bit. I think first we'll take a look at the creek though. So that was the end of AB Highway, and it turned to gravel. And we'll cross this little bridge over Hunter Creek. Old concrete bridge, and if we look down there, you can see where it flows into the Bryant Creek. It's looking back up Hunter Creek. Super pretty. Okay. So now we're leaving the conservation area. We'll go about 300 feet and we'll be at the property. It's on both sides of the road. Now, since this property in particular is brand new to us, the guys haven't even been down here to cut the fence to put in an approach into the property. So what I'll do is I'll drive up to the next approach and cut back. But as you can see the fence post there. So now that's the property. It's on both sides of the road. There it is there. It's on the left. And we'll actually see the old foundation. But I think right now I'll drive down to the creek first and we'll check that out. And we may do a separate video for the foundation. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how long this video goes. There's the old foundation. And we're going to cruise in there. Here's where the fence has been cut, so we're going to cruise right in here. Look, pickup truck right there, that belongs to some friends of ours that wanted to check out. I'll cut back this way. Okay, so we just had to cut back a little bit, and now we're back onto the property. So like I said, if you get here and the guys still haven't cut the fence out, feel free to just use that other existing approach. But anyway, yeah, back to the guys in the truck. Some friends of ours, and we told them kind of about the history of this property and this area in particular being adjacent and within the study zone of a Civil War battlefield. And so they came down to kind of check that out and look around a little bit and see what they could see. So I'm going through the field. Beautiful open bottom field. And I'll park at the edge of the field. You can see the power is right there. So power runs directly over the property. I'll just park here and we'll walk over and check out that Bryant Creek. So you can hear the water already. Early spring. We don't have any real leaves out yet, but you can see some of the buds coming out on these walnuts and sycamores. If you're familiar with river property at all, especially in Missouri, you know it's extremely hard to find property on a a true river or large creek. This is called the Bryant Creek. It's basically a river. As we get close, look at these huge... Now this isn't gravel, this is pure sand. You don't expect to see that in the Ozarks. Pure sand here, mounds and mounds of pure sand. Really awesome. But if you've been searching for river property in Missouri or anywhere, you know it's hard to find, and specifically the Bryant Creek. The Bryant Creek and the North Fork Creek or River are the two most popular rivers or creeks in southern Missouri, and extremely hard to find anything with actual water frontage. So we were super excited to be able to get this property. I don't know what I just did on my camera there. Let's walk down to the water. And this does have actual direct true river frontage. You can put in your canoe or your kayak right here. You can fish from your own property. You can camp. You can mess around with the family down here. I mean, this is spectacular. There goes some ducks, I guess. And there it is, the beautiful Bryant Creek. Just gorgeous. Big sandbar right there. I mean, this is river property, creek property at its best here. Spectacular. Flows all the way down to the south of us and links up with the North Fork River to form North Fork Lake. It's a very, very clear river. We had a lot of rain yesterday, and so it's not as clear as it generally is, but I can still, even with the rain we've had, I can still see the rocks in the bottom. I mean, it's awesome. I never want to leave when I'm at a nice river property like this. I want to hang out on the gravel bar here and just kick back. But I guess eventually I have to leave. Walk back up onto this massive sandbar. And this is all sand, it looks like. I mean, it really wouldn't take much to clean this up. Any river bottom on a true river, you're going to have debris that accumulates. You don't need to rent a skid loader or anything like that. An easy way to clean it up is to have a chainsaw and section it off, and then just hook it to a tow rope to your pickup truck, and you can pull it out into the field and have a bonfire or whatever. I mean, you could clean all this up in an afternoon, rake this out, and it would be basically a sand beach. You have a volleyball tournament on your Missouri River property. Spectacular property. I mean, we're out looking every single day of the year, basically. Calling realtors, meeting people, trying to locate true river properties. And we've never been able to get anything on the Bryant, ever. So we've been extremely excited about this. If you look what people are selling 1 and 2 and 3 acre lots for on the Bryant, it's just, we were so happy to be able to get this and sell it at what I think is a reasonable price compared to the other stuff. So I think we'll go back and we'll have a look at that foundation. location. I'll probably do a separate video on that. You can see that old rock barn. That's just off the property, but probably maybe part of some original homestead. Big trees down here. Gorgeous, gorgeous property. I was just thinking we really only saw part of the frontage. This has over 200 feet of direct river frontage. It looks like the water's been up probably this last year and left some of this debris. We had a property on the North Fork River years ago, 10 years ago, I guess. And it was kind of similar. When we got it, it had this debris just like this. And we had a track loader. I mean, we spent weeks cleaning up the debris on about a half mile of the property. And then another big flood came through. And it didn't redeposit the debris, but it completely cleaned up all the debris on the other 1.5 miles of river. So everything we did was pretty much in vain. Mother Nature would have done it for us anyway had we waited for the next water level to rise. But oh well. But anyway, here we are still on the property. It's a beautiful, beautiful spot. Now this sits a little higher up. There's a cave across, that's cool. Wow. And if you look down the Bryant, I don't know if you can see it, there's a big overhanging oak tree. But that right there is the spot where the Bryant and the Hunter Creek meet up. So that's just about 300 feet west of the property. Just gorgeous. Fantastic investment, fantastic place to bring your kids, build a home or a cabin. I mean, this is where it's at. I've already gone well over 10 minutes, I guess. So I'm going to stop this and I'll do a separate video of the old home site just on the other side of the county road there.